Why America became the world's superpower. Imagine a country that was once just 13 small colonies on the edge of a vast continent. Less than 250 years later, it commands the world's largest economy, most powerful military, and enormous cultural influence. The rise of the United States wasn't caused by a single event. It was the result of geography, resources, immigration, industrialization, global conflicts, and technological leadership, all coming together at the right moments in history. Let's explore why America became the world's superpower. 1. Geography was America's greatest advantage. The United States began with one enormous advantage: geography. It is bordered by two vast oceans, the Atlantic and the Pacific. These oceans protected America from the frequent wars that devastated Europe and Asia for centuries. To the north and south, it had relatively peaceful neighbors compared to Europe's constantly shifting borders. Inside the country, massive rivers like the Mississippi created one of the world's best transportation networks long before highways and railroads existed. Fertile farmland stretched across the Midwest. The country also possessed coal, oil, natural gas, iron ore, timber, and countless other natural resources. Unlike many nations, America didn't have to depend heavily on imports for its basic development. Nature had already given it an incredible head start. 2. A nation built by immigrants. America became a magnet for immigrants. Millions arrived from Europe, Asia, Latin America, and later from nearly every corner of the globe. Some fled famine. Others escaped persecution. Many simply searched for better opportunities. These newcomers didn't just increase the population, they brought new skills, businesses, inventions, cultures, and ideas. The United States became one of history's greatest examples of how immigration can fuel economic growth and innovation, even while also creating periods of political and social tension. 3. The Industrial Revolution. By the late 1800s, America was transforming into an industrial giant. Railroads connected the entire continent. Factories produced steel, machinery, automobiles, and consumer goods on an unprecedented scale. Entrepreneurs built companies that would reshape modern life. Oil-powered industry. Electricity transformed cities. Mass production lowered costs and increased efficiency. The United States quickly became one of the world's largest manufacturing economies. Economic strength laid the foundation for future global influence. 4. The World Wars changed everything. Ironically, Europe's greatest tragedies became America's greatest opportunities. During World War I, much of Europe suffered enormous destruction. America's mainland remained largely untouched. Then came World War II. Entire cities across Europe and Asia were devastated. Factories were destroyed. Infrastructure collapsed. But the United States emerged with its industries intact and greatly expanded. American factories supplied weapons, vehicles, ships, aircraft, food, and equipment, not only for itself but also for many allied nations. When the war ended in 1945, the United States produced a large share of the world's industrial output. It also possessed significant financial strength. This moment marked America's emergence as the leading global power. 5. The dollar became the world's currency. After World War II, international leaders established a new financial system. The U.S. dollar became the world's primary reserve currency. Countries held dollars for trade. Many international commodities, including oil, were commonly priced in dollars. American financial markets became central to global investment. This strengthened the country's economic influence far beyond its borders. 6. Innovation never stopped. America continued investing in research, universities, and technology. Government programs, private companies, and research institutions worked together to push scientific progress. The space race accelerated innovation. Computers transformed business. The internet revolutionized communication. Silicon Valley became synonymous with technological innovation. Many of today's largest technology companies originated in the United States. Innovation became one of America's greatest competitive advantages. 7. Military power and global alliances. Economic strength allowed America to build the world's most powerful military. Following World War II, the United States helped establish international institutions and alliances. It maintained military bases around the globe. Its navy protected major shipping routes. During the Cold War, competition with the Soviet Union further expanded American military and technological capabilities. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, the United States stood as the world's only superpower. 8. American culture. When global power isn't measured only by armies or money. Movies, music, television, fast food, sports, fashion, technology. American culture spread across nearly every continent. Hollywood films reached billions. American music dominated global charts. English became the dominant language of international business and the internet. This cultural influence is often called soft power. It helped America shape the world without using force. 9. Challenges to American power. No superpower remains unchallenged forever. Today, the United States faces significant competition. China has become an economic giant. India's economy continues to expand rapidly. Artificial intelligence is reshaping global competition. Political polarization, rising national debt, infrastructure needs, and international rivalries present serious domestic and global challenges. Many analysts believe the world is becoming increasingly multipolar, with influence shared among several major powers rather than dominated by one. Whether America remains the leading superpower will depend on how it responds to these evolving challenges. America did not become the world's superpower because of one single reason. It combined favorable geography, abundant natural resources, immigration, industrialization, victories in major global conflicts, technological innovation, economic strength, military capability, and worldwide cultural influence. Together, these factors created one of the most influential nations in human history. But history also teaches us that global leadership is never permanent. Every great power eventually faces new competitors. The real question isn't just how America became the world's superpower, it's whether it can remain one in the decades ahead. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Which country do you think will shape the future of the 21st century?